Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video we're going to play a little 10-5 Rapid. So I'm going to go ahead and start up a game. And I've changed the settings with my seeking, and I think it's going to be much better now. Before, even though I had any, I was really only getting players under like $15.99 or something like that. I'm not sure why. So I just changed those settings to like 150 down versus 200, then I actually changed it up to 400 up. So that should get a wider variety of players. So Bishop's opening. Now, I know there's things like the Evans Gambit where I think I challenge this. They take, challenge again. They go back, challenge again. They take, and I take back. And I know I'm down a pawn in that, but in theory you have much better central control because you've got two out there. I haven't really practiced that though. I don't know if it's a good time to do so, but I'm also kind of getting exposed here to some pretty aggressive play. And since my opponent is, a couple hundred points, 150 points ahead of me, they're probably pretty comfortable with this line. So I think instead what I'll do is, because I know, they're going to do a knight move. You know what? The hell with it. Might as well experiment, try to learn something new, and see what happens here. I'm assuming they would take. We'll challenge that. They would go back to c4. So I'm recording this video in the morning. Oh, okay. Wasn't really expecting that. But let's continue to develop here. Recording this in the morning, so I've had some coffee, did a little bit of exercise. I've got a health-related goal, losing weight goal to go along with my building up to 2,000 goal. Let's go ahead and develop here, and should be able to get castled pretty soon. Get that king out of this white diagonal, this light diagonal here, and we can start to push more pawns in the center and do some more development. The Anderson Gambit. I knew of it as the Evans Gambit, but I think my chess coach was just telling me something about this, and I said, hey, isn't that also the Evans Gambit or something? But might have a couple of names where you challenge that bishop. Okay. Let's guard here. Still have my pawn guarding that. That's my treadmill going off. Yeah, let's develop with a pin. Okay, so I've got a little bit more development than my opponent. Out of Malaysia. Nice. Castle. I'd like to get that bishop out of the way. I need to start developing an attack here, so I guess I will push forward. Got kind of a weak square there, but I guess my knight kind of looks at it for a little bit. But I want to get my back rank knight up and out. Okay, we'll back up here. I don't know if they'd want to push again, but I will back up to g6. But if I can get my knight here, out here, all right, that's cool. Let's go ahead and get my king off of that diagonal, so I don't have to think about it later. All right, times are pretty similar. Ooh, he's got the little pirate skull and crossbones flare. think I saw a player that had the Mr. T flare not too long ago. I didn't check to see about it, but I loved that A-Team show when I was a kid. All right. I don't know if I'm too bothered by that. Move up here and see about getting my knight on F4. And that'll open up potential attacks there and there, assuming how things stay blocked. Ooh, that's not so good for me. I'm going to lose a rook there. Totally forgot about the right side of the board. I don't know if I can stop that, so at the very least I will back this up, take with a queen. So my opponent's up 3 now. But their dark squared bishop isn't doing anything. Their rook on A is not doing anything. So they're up 3, but they've got, what, 8 points of material that aren't really in the mix. All right, I don't think I'm worried about that yet. So yeah, see, now they can obviously trade with their bishop. Let's see, I move there. They take. I take. So I'll have a pawn there, but that pawn isn't really going to have any protection. And pretty soon their queen can come in and take it out. You know, I'm going to move my queen back over here, open up this line against that h3 pawn. If I can get this knight out of the way, that could open up some interesting opportunities. Obviously, the knight there can be taken, but I'm wondering if I have to take back or if I can just start an attack on that h-file. We'll see how they move first. But I guess I can prep. So move here, they take, I take. Do I have anything really strong in the waiting? Not so much. Okay, they may have sensed something going on over there. Even though it's trading down pieces, and I'm not supposed to do that, I still feel like making this knight move just to get my knight out of the way, maybe encourage a trade. And so I'm going to have a good chain of central pawns, and my queen is going to have some potentially open lines here. My knight is not doing anything at the moment. Their knight is better placed, so I'd be trading a bad knight for a good knight. Okay, they've got other good squares to go to. That might be okay. Let's see. What if we do a big push here? Try to open up this F file. Maybe my bishop can get into the mix, and if we do a series of takes. Yeah, I could potentially have a queen out here on the same file as my rook. Batteries pointed up here. If they don't take, then I will take and still open up that file. But yeah, so there's two attackers, but we've got 1, 2, 3 defenders. They may have to move this knight. I don't see a good protection for it. But then we could go after this pawn. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, they want to trade. Let's see. Can I resist that? I can put it on my own terms. Obviously, I could move queen to f4 check, then trade this way, and that'll put my knight right up here. Or I can maybe target a pawn. Don't know about that. Yeah, backing up doesn't help. They would just take, and then that would give me doubled pawns. Alright, what if I went up here? Any value to this? They can take. Rook check. Whew, back rank is seriously risky. You know what? They've got some back rank opportunities probably just around the corner. But if I did check there, take, check with the queen, king might be able to escape a little bit. I can't drop back because of the knight. So, yeah, I'm going to force an exchange on my terms. I had the computer up loud because I was on the treadmill watching some YouTube videos. All right. Where do I want this knight to be? This knight's not doing anything over here. Here, it gets scared away, around. Ooh, be nice if I get it up in here. I'm going to push this rook up first. I don't think I really have much over here because their knight defends. But I can at least put some pressure on this square. Technically, I suppose there is not a checkmate opportunity, but I can threaten here with a check and go after some pawns on this side. Let's see how they react to that first. I'm assuming they would just drop one of these rooks down. Okay, let's threaten over here. It's still protected. Okay, so they're going to try to open up this back rank. My king is still pretty exposed down there. However, if I take here, they take, I can temporarily block with my other knight. That gets my knight into the mix. These two knights are going to help guard each other. In fact, I'll take here as well. And then block. And I might go ahead and push this pawn double to g5. That gives my rook a little bit more scope over here. I can still temporarily maintain a threat on the h3 pawn, and my king can hop up if necessary. Obviously they can move over here. Ooh, good. I didn't see that, so I'll do that double push, and I can evade check. And my knight's protecting the square, so they can't even fork my pawn and king. Okay, so it looks like they may be willing to sack a rook. And they'll end up with 2 of my knights. My knights are... I'm happy with my knights, but I don't know if I can save them now. Suppose I can go up here, increase the defense on the D knight. Okay, we're going to take there. Yeah, I'm not feeling too optimistic about the outcome of this game, but I'm glad to be playing a significantly higher rated opponent. I think there's going to be a lot more learning opportunities from playing these more skilled folks. Yeah, I feel like I need to take here. And I don't think I'm going to be able to stop. Pawn grabs. Alright, so I think I will be respectful of this person's time and say, good game. Thanks for playing. And I will resign. Alright, I'm going to check the game review though. See where things really kind of went south for me. Ooh, not even 60% accuracy. It's terrible. Yeah, they had a nice lead, but it looks like they blundered a couple places and gave black an opportunity. An opportunity I didn't take advantage of for sure. I'm going to jump over into that vicinity. Yeah, so trading down there was not good. That was miss. Ignored an opportunity to force eventual checkmate. Oh my gosh. Let's see, if there was a queen sack, knight takes, rook checks, king can't drop down because of my knight, king can only go up here, and then a knight checkmate? Is that it? Yeah. Man. However, I had plenty of time, but of course I didn't even know that opportunity might be there. But I need to remember that, okay, this knight is here, and that square, it's a good color for that, not blue, not red, I don't know. Yeah, I guess red is good. So, yeah, the king can't go to so many of these squares. It's already going to be blocked out. And of course, once my rook is here, that square is going to be blocked out. So then it's really a smothered mate, I suppose, right? Man, sweet. Okay. Now, if we look back at that chart, there was another opportunity. Oh, that was my blunder. But then at some point, they take back, and I guess I had that same opportunity again. Yeah, so I still had check, takes, check, king run, up, checkmate. So I had that same mate tactic 2 times in a row, and I missed it. My opponent missed it, but even worse, I missed it. Okay, well, that was a good game though, and educational. And if you watch this far, thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.